Alrighty, everybody, how is everybody doing today? Let's just keep the music on for a little bit. Gonna be playing some Master today. I want to try and get this done as quickly as possible. If I'm gonna be honest, because I do need to record RHE 4. We've not actually done that yet, because I do need to record RHE 4 for the channel, and then hopefully I'll get this done super quick, and then I can record RHE 4 off stream, so then that's ready for next week. So yeah, let's just get that onwards and upwards. So for those who are interested in like actual Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff IRL, the Alliance Insight seat for my locals was yesterday. Somehow came third overall after pulling nothing but not great things, I'll be honest. The whole deck just ended up being... It was just essentially like a... fix this while I'm here. It just ended up being 20 cards where it was just like... But half of the cards were like continuous traps. Because I'd pulled the Tiki piece. And the idea was like, oh, I can get Tiki piece out. Then hopefully try and bin the continuous traps somehow. It's probably going to be a hand size limit, more likely, but it never happened. And because it never happened, a lot of my hands bricked. The only cards that really had, I think I had like 3 of the Regenesis monster cards and the Krakon, all of which like synced together. And then I think it was Dark Dragon retrain. I think it might have been a retrain, but you could tribute any dark to summon it. Tribute a dark from hand or field to summon it, to special summon it. So I had a bunch of darks with 2500 as well as like them, and I think game 1 it was fine going first, and then I was alright going first because I ended up getting all the cards I could get, and then I won that one. Game 2 my opponent went first, I bricked, so couldn't do anything. Game 3 I got cracked, I drew cracked again. So I won round 1. Round 2 I won by default by a bye. And then round 3 I got curb stomped, and then I ended up coming third overall. Had I won game 3 I probably would have actually won the entire thing, which is pretty much personal best for me in locals. And then again, I think my personal best at any locals events has been like 3rd place. But yeah, getting 3rd place on like really like pretty much useless cards. Well, Regenesis ones weren't exactly useless, but because they're like mainly commons and rares, pretty much everybody had them. I had at least 1 copy of them. So there's that. I'm actually going to turn the audio down on this because I was listening to the audio on the VOD in the last one, and it was very overpowering my voice. So yeah, TLDR, I came third. I won like 2 extra packs. I had a box pre-order as well. I did get a bunch of stuff. I ended up getting like two secret rare Regenesis, like the spell card, the secret rare Archfiend, and then my ultis were like, I got the Outlet Ulti Fusion, a backup Agnista, Regenesis Sage, Leela Sweet, Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, which is going into my IRL deck for Azumina White Forest. That's been reworked. That's going to have to be reworked. But the thing is, I wonder if I know there have been some Alliance Insight cards that have already amassed. I think one of the Red Eyes, a lot of the Metal Morph cards were in Alliance Insight, and they've already they came into Master Duel. I think it was this last set. Question point. But yeah. Other than that, what else do you think happens? The Chronicles animes have started coming out, and what we thought was actually going to be like full series of animes just ended up being like a 4-minute thing. Apparently, I've not actually watched it. I've been meaning to, and just been like busy. But Master Duel is doing a promo thing where there's a code in the thing itself, and if you enter it in Master Duel, you get free stuff. And the free thing for this is a new icon, which is actually Thor. And the only reason I got it is because somebody told me about it and what the actual code is. So I got it that way rather than actually watching it, which I should have which is what I should have done in the first place. Now CS:GO. Next time, do it legitimately. Ho hum. So anyway, there was a couple of weeks ago we got into gold, and my objective now is to get from gold 5 to gold 1. I've already got some like medallion stuff there done. I think all it was it's just like log in and duel live and do solo mode 3 times. I've already done those beforehand, more as a warm up than anything else. So let's just get into it. Hopefully get some interesting duels. I mean, you actually had some playing silver last time I was streaming. Anyway, first game already, I get the feeling we're playing Bing Bong Blue Eyes. I also have the feeling that this hand is very, very bricked. Jesus, Wept of Rhythm. I'm just gonna set one of these call bars and call it a. I'm honestly thinking of getting rid of Talents and Thrust. Like both in this deck and the IRL one. Yeah, let's do Primate Blue Eyes. Yeah, the Thorlight will be. So let's link 1, 2. No, I've not really got much interaction anyway. I mean, I can bin the Ether Barrel, but it's like, why would I want to? Is there a way I can probably think about getting rid of that? Send one from grave. Turns of Blue Eyes. I mean, I'm either called by in the Spirit or I'm called by in the Blue Eyes. But the fact that he hasn't drill beamed me from his hand. I'm gonna have to get rid of one or the other. If he has one in his hand, he has one in his hand. Yeah, I ain't got time for this. And then the thing decides it wants to pin me on against the bat. Well, at least it gives me time to have a sip of water. Here's the thing, is this hand any better? Depending on what I draw, it's only going to be like set toy tank pass. If this is you, Bell, I'm just going to go here. I'm not dealing with you, Bell's BS. Thinking of Veil of this, since that's the normal summon. That gets up. That's going to get opening of the Spirit Gates, and well, actually, I mean, I've got a thing for that with Feather Duster. I think the thing I want to get rid of negate is probably going to be the other thing. I don't know, they've got technically got an extra normal summon here. This is what I want to do. No, you Bell Shinaga with you, please. I was just thinking, well, now what do I do? I'm really just angry that I would pretty much stop you for that. Stop you right in your tracks. I mean, it would be nice if it just went set full pass and I'm just like, you know what, Duster, get rid of all that battery. Make him very sad. Oh no, he's figured it out now finally. This may be another one of those times where it's like, I ain't got time for this. But at the same time, now I know he's got Unchained, his sets would like, this is probably like, do I want to do that? Yeah, they just get this out and it's not negated anymore. Yeah, I ain't got time for you, Bell. Piss off. Yeah, losing all these dice rolls isn't helping either. Jesus Christ, what is with these hands today? What is it when we're doing normal veil? I use less. I mean, I've got Howl Deception. Memento. I don't really want to deal with Memento either. Jesus Christ. I know what decks I have a hard time with because I know Memento is one of them. Especially since I've actually played White Forest against Memento, it's not ended well. Like, no thank you. Finally, a decent starting hand. The unfortunate thing is we're going second. 60 card, there's a pile deck. Blue Eyes pile deck. I mean, if that's all you're doing. Another Estella, sure. Alright, Tylex. Let's get going. Tylex set 2. Can't touch the BS because it's set directly to field rather than adds to hand. Normal Estella effect will yeet soldier. Oh, it went through. Put a Sylvie on field. Got Sylvie 1, soldier 2. Sylvie grabs Tails. Trigger soldier. Soldier will get Marussia. Then we go into 6. For Roselia. Roselia effects. Send a copy of Tails. To grab Azaminerals up. Estella on 1. Tails on 2. Estella will go here. Activate Elza Azamina effect. We're going to summon itself. Synchro at 8. Using Elza and Russia. For the bow. Elza, because I've just had a thought, I've not had a spell on my thing, so I couldn't activate the bow, so we get Wanted here. I'm going to activate Tails now because I should have done that before to get Elza, regular Elza. Call me Duel later. Wanted. Grab myself a copy of Bell. I will summon Bell by pitching Russia. Normally this would get me my Deception, but I've already got Deception in my hands, so gonna have to be simple spells like Flash, which I can't actually use. Right, do this. I'm not going to do anything with that just yet because I need to do this first. Will Deception effect, we'll send Duel. Grab Hallowed. Hallowed effect. Here is Miraciliago, she's pretty great. I will send Deception. Drew Summon. We go Miraciliago 1. Sheep 2. Sheep's actually going to give everybody 700 attack as well, it's going to be silly. Means I can get over this alt light. And that's probably an egg they've set. We want Alzat. Miraciliago is going to get Queenie to hand. I usually have, actually I was going to say I have something in hand for this, but I do already have the things in hand that I want, so we'll use Alzat's effect. We'll summon it using itself and the other Alzat that we have been doing recently. Actually, it's fusion summon Celia. I don't want to do anything with those yet. Let's go Link 2 into Rabbit. Rabbit will get us a rune. We'll go Hallowed. Put Miraciliago back to bring that back. Well, I'm not doing that just yet. Hallowed has a minor effect. Here is Sight. Send Queenie from hand and the reveal of the simple spells like Fires, which you already know was there since I put it there at the start. I don't have the other Azumina called Azumina. I mean, that was in Alliance Insight, but yeah. Queenie 1. We'll go Saint 2. You will get Moa. Queenie will summon herself to the field. And I think we've got a party going. So alt light gets bumped. Queenie adds something back to hand. So we'll grab a simple spell. We'll grab this. We'll go Queenie into you. The whatever the face down is. Oh, it's Keeper. This is going to do 6k doubles. And that's lethal. I believe, no, it's not quite lethal. However, it can be lethal. We'll go Sylvie. Send Duel. Summon an attack. Swing for lethal. Oh wait, I had there's a Mina Sylvie as well, don't I? I could have attacked with that, but hey, do something different for a change. Why not? Kind of half surprised my opponent didn't just like, yeah, no, I'm out of this one, boss. So yeah, props on my opponent for actually not scooping whilst I was like halfway through comboing off. Finally, a dice roll. Now, can I get a non-crappy hand, please? I should have been more specific. Because what? Someone Vela bring tails for what? What interaction does he have on my end first? Can I have something I can use? The answer no. This is kind of the downside of this deck. It's like when it breaks, it really, really breaks. Track trait's gonna banish. Oh, it is love. So you're getting a big wallop to set a big wallop. I ain't really got time to deal with lab shenanigans. Sorry, Ray, but it is what it is. Right, we can potentially get somewhere. We'll set time. Because I'm going to have to Elzat. Elzat, send tank to summon and search. Which will be the Sylvie. Tank summons itself. You have an interaction. What is your interaction, sir? Alright, fine. Sylvie, in fact. Grab cells. Doing this rather awkwardly, by the way, because of the hand I'm in now. Celia, and Tails. Grab Azza. We'll go Azrael's up. I need to go. Wait, do I want to go into it yet? No, I don't want to go into it yet. I need to chain block. I may need to chain block. Get Rusia from the tiles. Now go into your 8. Summon your ball. Azrael's on 1. Do belt on 2, target the tiles. Yeah, no, my opponent's not having any of it. I'm still wondering. Was I playing against Shadow the Hedgehog? Was I playing against Shadow the Hedgehog? Probably should see what he's playing. Got reload. Good sir, what were you playing? You were playing Snake Eye in Gold with all places. So what was your interaction? I think your interaction in hand was the bug. In which case, why didn't you use the bug? When you used the bug, I'd have pretty much stopped right then and there, and then I'd have seen Snake Eye come and just been like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. Anyway. It was either the bug or improv. And already we're starting with Iffy Wiffy. Right, well this is my normal summon, so it's the only thing I can do, and then this needs to grab tails, otherwise my turn's over. Oh, it's not necessarily over because I can take attacks. This is a bug. We'll grab. Yeah, we've still got tails. What is in your hand, sir? Ash Duster, what is it's 10U, so it's probably Swar. What do I want to get rid of though? Probably just this and hope that they break their draw. And then not set anything since I'll play around dust it. That's an imperm, most definitely. Imperm Ash, Duster. Speaking of Duster, hello. I mean, I can just do this and see if we can bait the Ash. Or it baits the imperm. Oh, we get simple spell. Alright, surely you've got to do something with this. Otherwise I start comboing off. Sure. I can't fusion something. Oh, it needs to be different names. I misplayed. Yeah, I ain't really got time for this. Also nice going with the texture on the thing though. Once again, Max C wins games. Please tell me that was your only viable move of the day. There's an alt, so alt's coming out. Which is, yeah, there's alt. I mean, I could play around alt though. Not that it's really going to be on field for much longer. I'll be honest, I'd rather them have neither of those. That's just me. Yeah, I ain't really got time for this. I'm doing things I generally complain about, but yeah, I can complain about it since I do it myself. Or something like that. Jesus, getting out of goal 5 is like being stupid. I'll be honest, if that's gonna be if it's gonna be the case where it's just gonna be a pain just to get 2 gold 1, it's just gonna be like, I might just end up calling it early and just not going to gold 1 this month. Well, the thing we do at the start is this: it's tie box set 2. Effect will send soldier because it's considered a spell on the field. Summon Sylvie. We are semi sort of off to the races. Now bear in mind this is my 3rd summon, so I'm going to have to be a bit wary on that. Yeah, soldier needs to add Russia. Russia our tie box would have done well. So we're going to Russia. Cilia. Russia, pitch, tails. Grab as well as that. And it's a Stella 1, tails 2. Go as well as that. Will be summoning itself to the field. Go into Duel with these two. Duel and Marussia. Just realised I'm not going to spell anything, so this is just going to be Alzet's effects. What I keep doing is forgetting to activate this to get to. This is what I'm doing. I need to do this to grab Vanilla Alzet. Wanted. Get Bell. We special Bell by sending Lucia. Bell grabs Deception. Going to Crush Sheep now with these two. Kind of the pointer arrow here. Deception. Effect off. Send it Bell. Grab Hallowed. Hallowed effects. Here is my Mirror Saliago. Send Deception. Summon. Then it's move 1, sheep 2. Don't want to do anything else. Sheep over 5, as well as that. You get Queenie. Our effect fusion. Using itself and its other self. Still think it's so that my wine always fusions those two off. Don't want to do anything like that yet. Let's go Rabbit with you and you. Rabbit set as a Runai. Go Wanted. Banish off. Put the Deception back and hopefully draw into another simple spell. No, let's take tax. Hallowed. Target Rusaliago. And set this. We're going to activate Hallowed. I still generally don't think this is the correct play, but it gets Queen on field. And I still have a space for Azarune should I need it. I'm going to set the call by. One of the lights, those two. That should hopefully be enough. Like, negate. Oh, I've got a thing on standby. That's negate, negate, as a ruin. Which pops a back row. If I play my cards right. You need to have a thing on field. I'm just going to do this. I don't particularly want you to have your field spell on field, so get that out of here. I don't really want you to have that at all. No Exodia for you, sir. I said no Exodia for you, sir. Yeah, I thought as much. I should mention while I'm thinking of it. I was thinking about it just now. It's like, what's the Duel Pass? Yeah, the Duel Pass stuff for this month's actually pretty great. I guess. I mean, the premium ones like there. But we're getting another Diablo icon. We're getting Goblin Bikers Going Wild as a wallpaper for if you go on gold, and then carrying on you get King Sack. Here's another thing I don't like. I do not like the King Sack. Right, we may have problems here. Tyvex is going to set 2 as it usually does. Then we normal Sylvie. Sylvie grabs Tails. Gonna have to use Tails straight away to get us up. Because I would rather use Alzat than Alzat at this point to go into the 6. We'll yeet Soldier. And I don't know why I did that. The issue here is that, well, I can just add another toy box. I think that's probably what I'm going to do it. Should have added something else with Elzat. I'll probably put in the other type. It's probably a Stellar, isn't it? And the Stellar's only good if you can normal summon her. So we'll do this. We'll send Aphis, since that will come back. Grab. Shoot, what do I grab? I'm just gonna grab this. I don't need a Stellar. If I'd said tank, probably would have done a Stellar, since I'd tribute to tank for a Stellar in hand. Oh wait, no. Let's go do this. Summon south. Go into the 8. I'll set 1. Debel 2. Target something. Yeah, I gotta keep asking me to do this. I know I can't. It's that no, it's not that I can. It's I shouldn't. That being said, one of the things I can do is this. And then that yeets a spell. And that should stop it from pestering me about activating. Right, now I've got to do this carefully. We send tank here. Because otherwise I've not got enough space. And I'm going to link tank off anyway. So it's everything's all good. And my last remaining target. Link to that. Deception, send the bell. I could probably send the Rusu instead. Grab Hallows, we'll go Hallows. We're sending Deception off for Basileago here. Basileago 1, Sheep 2. See, this way when we summon Sylvie, as I mean a Sylvie, we're not using Elzat this time. We're using Brusair instead. Technically making it also a synchro summon since it's essentially a synchro summon anyway. Grab you. Effect of Elzat. Yeah, we do have a fusion of synchro for Saint, so we could hard summon Saint if we felt like it. We're not going to do that, that's silly. Rabbit get as a rune. Here's the thing, is that the way this Emboard's going to be, I'm not going to have any room for this to be on field. Here is Saint. Saint Queen, send this. Reveal it, because I have to. No, wait. Defense. Defense, you have 4,000 attack and 4,000 defense and 0 attack. Okay. Saint effects. Don't want to do anything else. Saint grabs the technically boss monster of this archetype for the moment. Queen summons herself. We then go Wanted. Banish itself. Put simple spells of White Forest back rather than Deception. I knew it'd been a nice Emboard piece as well, but no room. That's my thing. End phase, trigger, Deception. Nothing else. Set it to field. Not the greatest. I've got this to bounce a crap load of things. Oh, what are you bidding, sir? What are you bidding? It's first power good, so it's a spell or a trap. Bidding Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Pegasus, and you get in Advanced Dark. So this is an actual Crystal Beast deck. Interesting. Like I said, I could potentially make them to do something that either destroys my board or goes to the end of mine. I can just go away if everything's getting bounced. What did you add? Crystal Beacon. Now we'll summon all your Crystal Beasts from Dark. That's an advanced one. I know you're going to try and do that, but you can't target stuff, can you? We'll go. Yeah, I'm just going to do this now. I'm just going to break something here. No. I think that's continuous, therefore it has to not do. I mean, yeah, you can do that again, but I really don't care. Just realised there I forgot to activate my chains for bringing this back, and how's that? That being said, this is double piercer now. Also I can do this. I mean, you saved it, but you didn't. Battle phase. Oh, come on. I had lethal. You should have taken it like a man. We finally ranked up to gold 4. Neat. I mean, I suppose we say that. It was technically a lethal on bot. It was technically I was going to swing for lethal just then. I was like, wait, why am I editing this thing? I could do one with it. I'll be honest, I'm not really liking, like, the amount of breaking I'm having with spells and traps, specifically with these things. Like, tactics and thrust. They've not really been at all useful. I mean, they're otherwise. I'm going first. I have a Whitewoods car. I have like a Stella and these. I can discard them for a Stella. But a Stella, a lot of people have just been like Imperm, Veiler, etc. on Stella on site. I'm just going to cut it down to this, which is what I have in TCG anyway, since Tic Tacs is at 1 here. And it gives us a nice round 40, so then we can potentially find this better, find this more often, and everything else. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to do here. I can bump it back up if I want to, but I doubt I will. It appears we're playing against someone going blind second. That's worrying to say the least. I guess we're using Alzat Pitch Tails. Summons and then adds. We have to add the silver here. The issue would be that the target I would have for Sylvie is already on field. It might still bait an Ash. Not my Ash. Like, heck no. That would be silly. Effect, we'll pitch this. Grab Elzat. Put you there, we're going to activate Tails now. Grab Lucia. Activate Elzat, it will be special summoning itself. Going to Duel. Elzat 1. Duel 2. Target the cells. Get that. Elzat give me planted. Just had a thought, if I actually got a target for Duel. That's a scary thought. I'm not going to target for Duel to stop. I'm not. I've used all my targets up already. Go hallowed. Get Crushy Pet before we activate hallowed. Here's Mirror Salago, it's pretty great. Send Deception. Gets Mirror Salago out of the field. We go Mirror Salago 1, Chamber Up with Sheep. That's an all set. You get Queenie. Let's get a spellcaster on field. Well, specifically a white spellcaster. We got a rabbit, nice pair. Rabbit goes as a rune. Hallowed. Here's Mirror Salago. Not yet. Go hard again, show sight. And this and this, reveal. Puts you in the defensive position. Then we go Queen 1, Saint 2. Now I've got 0 space for this to do its thing, but I don't think I need it. Now we want to grab a card. Sending simple spells back. Impact, neat. Set that, go to 1000, and then get Deception back. See, I like this end bod. I just don't like when my opponent decides it's gonna get broken. Feather Duster. Now her thing is one-sided. So if I say go Hallowed Azamina, target the Elzet Engrave, what interaction do you have, sir? I'm thinking it might be a ghost spell. If it's because I'm interacting with the grave. That's the only thing you can respond with. I mean, unless this is called by, I can call by my Elzat. No, they didn't have time for that, and I would have just smacked them after anyway. I just wanted to explicitly get rid of their back row. It's not been the first time I've got essentially lethal on board from my starting hand and then having it just broken by a mirror force or something daft. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not having that happen again. Like, no, get rid of your bat rows, sir. Speaking of, what will you play? You're playing Dark Magician, so I'm assuming you set face down. Might have been Eternal Soul. It could have been like any. It could have just been anything, apart from this. Well, not this. What's the? Really, I was going to say, do you play the field spell? Yeah, you do. And it could have been this. It could have been one of the traps. Yeah, it just really could have been anything. No, this is just a structured deck as well. Like 3 of the structured deck, just play 3 of everything. I'm fairly certain Dark Magician decks are better than this. But oh well. So you do realise that you're going first. That's the thing. I haven't actually heard the theme, the background theme for this board here. Which is pretty interesting. What's not interesting is just my opponent being like, did you break it and just went, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. I mean, I'd say something, but just like, what could I say? You didn't even do anything. What did you do, sir? You're playing Ancient Gear. I think most times Ancient Gear goes blind seconds. Last time I've seen people play Ancient Gear, they've pretty much gone blind seconds, so I can only assume that's the issue. We're going fast. We may or may not be making someone very sad on their rank up game. Oh, not in case of this hand. I mean, I'm just going to have to do it there. Let's do this. Set tank. Grab Hallowed. Activate Hallowed. Go to Ciliago. Send Deception. Summon Ciliago. Go effective Ciliago to grab something. Potentially. We grab Wanted. Grab Bell. What interaction do you have, sir? I'm going to yeet thrust. I don't think it's going to be useful. Here's bow. Effective bow. There's the interaction we probably had. I don't think it really matters anyway because we're going link 2 into Rabbit. Rabbit grabs us a rune eye. Setting perm, we'll go 1, 2, put thingy back, draw 1, put deception back, draw 1, status, hallowed, put that back and draw, and put that back. Not that any of that's going to be any good, because I kind of want kind of need a simple spell and I don't have one. So yeah, that dead ball kind of sort of hurt me. Resonate. I kind of want to put this up on field already. That is just if it dies. This guy won't care, especially some of this from some fire into a caster. Why can't I do this? 1% of your opponent would trash some monster with this card. I don't understand this card sometimes. Like once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster or monster spell, this card is in monster zone. Send to grave one continuous trap in your monster zone. That special summon from spell and trap zone. Negate, destroy. So you think I would have been able to chain to that to negate? Unless I can negate this. Absolutely no. Get out of here. That's probably red zone. It kind of need an opening hand here. That's called by. That is not exactly an opening thing. I was just gonna have to smack this silly. mean, even just any simple spell would have done. I'd have been alright with what I was doing. Right, so why is this not dying? Oh yeah, probably because this is an illusion. Because then I can be destroyed by that battle. Yeah, it's just me. I mean, in that case, do we just summon Veiler, go into SP, banish something? And then be irritating that way? I think that's probably going to be the play. Rabbit's useless otherwise. Spar. Banish your tuna. And then we're just gonna set this call by it, and then probably gonna have to make do though. I really need a simple spell, or I need my White Forest openers. Don't have a target. Or is it just on activation? I thought it was on activation. No, it's just on main phase. Yeah, that's a normal summon. Thinking, do we just spat it until the end of the turn? I don't really want them to have something on field. Oh, he had a nib in his hand. Yeah, well, all you're gonna do is probably want to. And that doesn't do anything, that's just gonna try and bait and negate. It's not happening. And yeah, granted, I'm taking 18 to the face. Yeah, no, I'll take the 18. It was all SP. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Tails, I do not have a spellcaster on field. Nor can I revive one at the moment. I don't want you to have a synchro on field, tuner on field, so bye. Yeah, here, sir. I'm just going to set that, see where they react. The only way to get rid of SP is by going to battle rather than like doing any sort of effect to relate things. It kind of leaves me open unless I get one of my openers. And you can also choose to not activate this thing's effect. Oh, is that something that's in the impound column? Aye. Oh yeah, I could have activated this SP as well. And then just told it no. You can target impound like it'll actually help. By the way, I still have SP. Banish this, banish this. If I had super power in this deck, this would probably go very, very hard. If I can get an Azamina right. Maybe like get an Azamina, super power his IDR into sight. No, that's an issue. I mean, let's be reasonable here. That doesn't target, so I end up having to guess. I really need one of my openers at this point. Tiebox is technically an opener, but if I activate it, if I bring it out, then it's just going to get destroyed straight away. I mean, we'll see. It's just a harmless little toy box. What would it do? Kind of unfortunate that you're getting rid of my stuff. It's like, quite honestly. I mean, let me think about it. If he's able to get rid of SP like next turn, if we can get rid of my SP without going to battle next turn, then yeah, I'm kind of done. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Well, this is the virtual ass hand. Is that what you really ask with this? I mean, probably this, I guess. I don't know. And then link one into the other thing. And then I unpalm that, and then that's probably that. Probably summon a blue eyes in defense, and that's that. It won't bet they've got a cup in the round anyway. Still pass. Jesus wept a river. Honestly, I would have been getting really bad hands. Well, can't have you doing that, sir. Nice -1, idiot. I mean, I could hash it, but I might as well just say minus for something else. Nope. Put my soldier on field. Put tank on field. So that pass. I see the blue eyes player has done his usual trick of bricking. Unfortunately, I'm no different. That being said, I'm just going to normal summon this and try and draw a card off it. Yeah, drew a card. We are in fact going to town. Even though this is the backwards way of doing that. Yeah, he ain't got time for that. He's like, alright, fine. And I probably would have gone. I'd probably got enough for lethal. I guess. It's a freaking starring match. Like what began with me essentially breaking and it was turning into a starring match until I got something I could use. On the subject of something I can use, this is actually a half decent hand. So try about set 2. Normal Sylvie. Effect to grab tails, preferably. No, we're just getting Ash Blossoms. Alright, fine. All set specials itself. How's that 1? Resilient 2. Gotta eat soldier. Resilient needs to grab something I can special summon. Elsa adds wanted as usual. Then soldier activates its effects. And then it'll add its other effects. Brucia. Then we'll go Elsa. Pitch the white. Pitch that. It's all well rare in this deck, by the way. Go style. We may end up still discarding tank for something. Actually, no, it's not the only rail on this deck because I have a Royal Baron. That just sits there and never gets used. Sending tank, make sure we don't put tank in the middle column here. Because it does change it out at the same time. Duel gets deception. Deception tributes Duel. I mean, I could tribute tank. I don't think I need a Stellar. Grab Hallowed. Hallowed. Here is Mirror Siliago. It's pretty great. Sand. Summon. Siliago 1, Sheep 2, you need to bring this back to life, and then you add Queenie, Elzet will be fusion summoning for itself, using itself, and Estelle. So Estelle was useful after all. Wait, no, we need to go into you. That wascally wabbit. It needs to drop a trap on the field. Then we will Hallowed, grab Musulago back. Do I want to use Hallowed though? I don't really want to. I'm very happy just doing this. Because I can still get Queen on field probably next turn if I have to use Sylvia. And then I can just do this. Like, no. Thrust. Alright, my opponent used a monster effect. It's gotta be set, right? Set one trap directly. So it's like 2 negate, so summon negate and a pop. It's like, no Pizza Hut for you, sir. Can't banish what's not in grave. And I'm just going to fling this back into my hands. Means I've not got room for my thing now. I can Chaos until next turn. That's Typhon. I mean, I can still negate this because that's a thing. By the way, tie box is also a thing. As a Rooney, it's not good anymore. Thank you for pressing the surrender button. What have I got on the field? I'm at 123. I think we just go. I think we just go swing a dingy. Uh, 3-2. At this point, I don't actually care. Another 3-2. And 2-5. So that was obviously Shiny Sock. So what am I doing? I need to save that one. But just as curious, yeah, that was Shiny Sock. I think Silent Soul was the other thing that pulled out. And they had Fiendsmith. They had Fiendsmith as well. Where's the Light Fiend of it? Let me just check. No Light Fiend here. So where's your Light Fiend? No, seriously, where is your Light Fiend? I don't see Moon of the Closed World here, as far as links are, and I don't see any of the usual Light Fiend people. That's Dragon, Spellcaster, Machine, Spellcaster, and Dragon. I mean, it's probably searches something out, right? Hey, that's just what search this thing, right? That's a Dragon, Spellcaster. Spellcaster. So how do you cheat? How do you cheat Fiendsmith out in those? Since you don't have a Light Fiend. Well, let's say you Light Fiend. No, you're like Psychic. You're a Dark Fiend. But yeah, they're Light Fiends here. Unless you can like, no, you see 2 Light Fiends for that. Goon is Goon. No, that's I'm like, no, seriously, it's like, where is the light? Where's the light fiend here to go into the fiendsmith camera? Also, it's just like, sort of looking back at the screen, it's like, why is it like 20 minutes behind? Right, well, I mean, it's been like 2 hours, and that's usually time for me to want to do things. Like stretch and such, so I recommend you all do the same as well. I will be right back. Need to do some things. Need to refill my water bottle. All that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll be back in like about 5-ish minutes. Until then, enjoy the MP3 player. If the MP3 player actually works. Alrighty, I'm back. Just turn the MP3 player off. And then we're going to resume the madness of trying to get somewhere in this. Actually, that's what I thought. Have I actually done all my dailies? Like, every single one of them? Apart from like the Jill Triangle ones. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Delicious Generals and Bems. Whatever those are. I'm probably gonna give this another hour or two. If I'm not anywhere near Gold 1, then it's going to be very, very unfortunate. Right, we are going second, so yeah, fun times to be had by all. And it's Runic. I ain't got time for Runic. No. I don't like Runic. It's just a deck that likes banishing my stuff, and it's like I do not like it when my stuff gets banished. But this deck does not like its stuff getting banished unless I'm doing it myself. And even then, I'm doing that exactly once. I also find it hilarious. I had like probably one of the better hands I could have had. Speaking of potentially better hands I could have, it's like this is a freaking bot, isn't it? Well, I guess we're just gonna combo up and see what the bot does. Don't say anything, I already know that I've skipped a step. But this is a bot, so it doesn't really matter. Usual things already in my hand. I'm just gonna do this. Like, your move, Mr. Bot. Been very quiet, and it's just like. Oh, there's such nonsense. Really got nothing to say about it. That's been reasonable. You know what I should have done? I should have thrown my set as a meter into attack since it had attack at that point. Just to absolutely take the Michael. I'll be honest, I was busy spending time fixing my water bottle. I filled it up during the little BRB session. Only to realise that little straw that sucks out of it. I was trying to sip my water bottle and it's like straw came out. I mean, granted, it's a cheap old nasty bottle, but hey, it does its job. I'm going for the point. Tell me to go first. It's rather unsettling. Actually, no, I don't want to do that yet. I'm just going to do this first. I have not normal summoned yet. so I can just get Sylvie out. Sylvie grab Tails. Well, I don't ask myself, stupid. Don't commit career suicide. Get Elsa. Now I'm gonna tie box because I need the freaking ammunition. We'll send tank. Tank summons itself. Special summon that one, so a spell on, yeah, I'll just send soldier. I can bring it back next time if and only if my tie box survives. I'm going to bell. I'm going to use those Azamina first. I'd say you grab Wanted, but the bell's already here. Right, let's do this first. Then do all the deception stuff. Hallowed. Here is my Mirror Siliago. Pretty great. Send deception. Just really, I mean, I could have sent Wanted for something else. And then I got my free draw at the end of the turn. Whoops-a-doodle. Sheep needs to summon this. Mirror Siliago gets Queenie. I do not have a spellcaster on field. Let's remedy that quickly. No, we're doing. You activate the effect of L's active fusion summon. Self, Lucia. One negate. Then we have Rabbit. Rabbit will grab as a runner. Hallowed. Put Siliago back. Activate the Hallowed. Here is my site. Send Queen. Send that. Then we'll go Queenie 1, Saint 2, Saint Simon Miller, Queen Summon Self. We will set the impalm, and is that everything? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, there's this as well. The opponent may very well want to read Saint. Like Saint's first effect. Hmm. Or is my opponent being like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. Just timing it. I believe that would be because Saint can't let her do things. Can't let him do things. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see in a minute. Once I check their thing. Once I check the deck. It was just Exodia. It's just Exodia FTK. And I had negates to stop it. I was like, draw until you get all 5 parts of Exodia. And they probably need to target grave stuff, don't they? Something targets engraved, doesn't it? I swear something targets engraved that they like doing. Or I might just be wrong on that one. Because Summoning Monk doesn't do anything. This is a vanilla. It's a dragon. It's a dragon tuner for that. So yeah, the opponent wasn't doing anything there. Absolutely not, especially since I could stop him. So. Opponent goes first. I have Sylvie in hand. And a discard, and this is Snake Eye. And I have no thing for it. Is this going to be a case of we ain't got time for this? Especially if they're just going OG. Did the Cillian activate pop onto? No. No, they do pop. Didn't use actually its first fight, probably because they started with pop. Well, there's Flame Dodge. Rather unfortunate. Also, I'm not sure what our friend here is explicitly doing. So I do remember the old Snake Eye combos. It's like, this isn't that great. Just Flamberge Pass with like pop, and I've got thrust. Oh, I'm just gonna go pop and then pop someone. And the other thing is right, I essentially have to kill them this time. Otherwise things are going to be problematic. Or maybe not. Let's go thrust for talents. No. I want it in my hand. Do I want talents to take Flame Edge? Oh, I have to set it. Unfortunate. Well, I can use it as fodder. Here's the thing, I occasionally know my lines. Do this, we will send the talents. Since I said it's neither use nor ornament at the moment. Because they activate everything in draw, don't they? That's why I couldn't use it. We'll get our wanted. You grab. You have to grab actual Alzap. And this is going to have to yeet this. And a star. Oops. That was not the correct choice. Let's do this. Go set tank. Effects, grab tank. Draw when it's an Ash. We'll tank summon. Another wanted knight. Grab belt. I'll go do and do. For Duel. Duel target. Probably this. Since I messed up and didn't set it. Going to have to summon. Oh wait, not summon though. Don't do that. Very nearly had a horrible realization of I did a silly thing. Jesus Christ, Greg, don't do that. effects. Send belt. Get hallowed into rotation. Hallowed. Here is my Mirror Ciliago. She's pretty great. Send Deception. Here we go. Mirror Ciliago 1. Sheep 2. We'll go again, grab you. You grab Queenie. We have a spellcaster? We don't. Grab a spellcaster, like, oh my goodness. An effective fusion summon. One light spellcaster, one illusion. Hallowed. Hallowed effects. Put Ciliago back. Right, so we'll go Hallowed. I was to chain this. Can we fusion summon? I think I can win this turn. This. It's, I want you, you, and you. Hallowed his sight. Sand and sand. We'll go Queenie 1, Chimera 2, Saint 3, Saint, throw you on field, Chimera draw 1, pop 2. Queen summon. I want to negate that. Effect, bring it back. Battle Fires, 2/5 doubled. This one. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. That also doesn't matter. You just go get Guardian's Alarm. Oh, it's a chant. Snake Eye Ra? Huh? Interesting, man quavers. Too bad it's all over for you. I should probably see what this guy was doing. Is that what the heck was this guy cooking? Was he? Is he only putting like the Snake Eyes stuff on in lower rights? But we're like, oh my goodness, he's playing Snake Eyes stuff. I don't want to deal with this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. What were you doing, sir? Yeah, that would be very, very concerning for a full end board, because that would essentially break the board. They've got cash stuff. I've did bad. Have all three of the Egyptian gods. Ha! That is interesting. I want to say. Let's see if we can rank up to gold 2. At the very least, we can get to gold 2. In like the next 30, we can get through as much as we can. In the next 30 minutes, that would make me happy in the pants. Or something thereof. Right, interesting hand. Which is being let through. Okie dokie. I do want to set that first. I'll go Tails. Tails needs to grab LZ since I've already normal summoned. And LZ will send Soldier. Soldier's gonna have to give me Tie Box, it's kind of forced to. Synchro sucks. All this. I'm gonna do this. Pitch. It don't really matter because I'm gonna go straight into Dear Bell in a minute. And Dear Bell's just gonna get that back anyway. The plan here is to get Toy Soldier off the field and then a Toy Box back on Toy Box its spell. Oh yeah, my copy of once is already here. So I guess what we're doing is I'm probably going to get rid of it for Dear Bell. If this gets negated, it's fine because I already have datas. Well, actually, no, it's not. I was going to say I need a simple spell, but I've got this. Now we'll type up set to. We'll go Russia, summon. Rooster effect, pitch tank. Draw one. Link these two off the ship. Effects and belt. Grab hallowed. Effect of hallowed. Here is Miraciliago. Sign Deception, summon. Miraciliago 1. Sheepy 2. No, so we don't want this. We don't have a spellcaster on field. We need to put Queenie for Miraciliago. Oh, we don't. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hold. Get Rabbit on field. Rabbit for Azaru. Very hallowed. Put Miraciliago back. Hallowed effect. This is my site. Send Queenie, send simple spells of White Forest. Put Saint on field. Then we go Queenie 1, Saint 2. Put you on. Queenie. We'll set debtors. We'll go wanted. Grab some spells of White Forest to draw one. Imp, I would like to set that, but I kind of want Deception on field. If anything, it's ammo for Toy Box. Nemorelia. These normal or specials. I think what I want to do, I was going to say what I'll do here, like, do I negate and then pop it? I don't think I need to. Or do I go debtors, send Queenie, and then forcibly send it to the thing? I mean, it's going to, I think it resolves and it just goes straight to there. No, you know what, I'll let you have a go. One of these things that it has to resolve. on ritual or a recipe? I guess I'll do this. Chain this, pop, and pop. We'll go with salt. Send Queenie. Kinda have to send Queenie. Recipe. Can't even use salt effect now for pop 2. I just casually slap Dream Defender on field. Casually slap 2 10s on field. This card gains 500 for each monster your opponent controls, and it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That gains 3k, which I don't want you to have. And next time it does something, I'll Dearbar grab both timer. I want to send Thrust actually. Send Thrust. I'll do my things. By the way, Wolf Tamer isn't target. This reacts on target. And I believe you can't ritual summon. With face downs. I think you can only use fusions for face downs. I believe that's the ruling question point. Oh, you can tribute things on field. Okay, so when this monster is targeted for an attack, quick hit to unknown. No, I don't want to do that. Nope. Is this target? No, it doesn't target. Affects the guy. Right now, we're gonna have some issues here, aren't we? This. We'll go Queenie. These trigger on target on each other on themselves. Oh, that just targets the monster. So, add Queenie. I don't have... Oh, Howard's already in my fucking hand. We need to grab this, I guess. Nah, you're affecting it, so normal or something. I'll put my hands up there. I was a little bit under the cash to do something, but whatever. Sometimes you win because you win, and sometimes you win because your opponent decides they've had enough. You know what? We'll save that one. Why not? That one took way too long as well. I don't think we're getting to go 1. I need to get like 3 more ones. I doubt we're going to get that. And I'm going second. Sure. Why not? Tell you why not. This hand kind of sucks. Alright, we'll see whether this is a competent Snake Eyes player. If not, then question, does this still like kill that on? No, it doesn't. That's a proper Snake Eye deck. We're not dealing with that. Four wins to go 1. Potentially I want to do it in like 15 minutes. It's not going to happen, so. Like, especially considering I play a combo focused deck. That really needs to go fast. And I'll be honest, this hand ain't any better. Yeah, I know, Ray. I'm not sure. I want to say this feels like a bot, but at the same time, the name's not a random jumble of letters and numbers. Might be, you know, set one passes. Set one passes either a case of you bricked or you bricked. Or maybe played Mesa. We'll summon Sylvie. Sylvie gets her tails, please. We'll set Soldier, we'll activate tails, grab Elzat. We'll activate Elzat, send Soldier. Go grab the other Elzat. Soldier will summon itself and grab Toybox. Kind of forced into that. We'll then go 6 into this. It don't really matter what we send here, because I'm going to get it back like Toots Quack. Can't help but notice Quinny's in my hand. I don't want it in my hand, I mean I'll make do, but I'll grab him, pal. You grab Wanted. Wanted. Grab Bell. Bell's sent off to a soldier. Grab Perception. Was that a disconnect or was that actually somebody just outright surrendering? Yeah, that was an outright surrender. You know, we have things like that, maybe we can do gold 1 in like 15 minutes. Like I've been wanting to. Out of curiosity, what was you doing? A, B, C, X, Y, Z, A to Z, or whatever is it called? It's A to Z, isn't it? 60 card A to Z. Probably didn't get any of their opening combo hands. Do we have a player here? Normal summon Selby effect. Grab Tails. Tails effect. We'll have to grab LZ since we've normal summoned. LZ's gonna have to unfortunately eat a call by to summon herself and then search. Uzi is already in my hand. I'm going to eat both my call buys here. I mean, yeah, I'm granted I'm getting one back, but and I'm just going to grab this. It will be specialing itself. Summon and attack. Grab you first, grab you on second. I don't know what's on third, but I want one of my call buys back, please. You grab Wanted. Activate the Wanted. Grab Duel. I'm going to get Busia. Rusia. Send that, because we're going to set it back in a minute anyway. Tank. Sure. Nope. Special summon you, we'll send tank. But Duel 1, tank 2. If anything, tank's just going to be the my link 2 fodder. to get to crash ship. Which we're going to do now, before I forget stop. Grab hallowed, activate hallowed, show mirror Siliago, send deception, the mirror Siliago, you on 1, sheep on 2, sheep summons as a result of that. You get Queenie. We'll need to, well, you. Target. Am I doing that? I did instinctively go there for my fusion summon. It's like, no, you don't need to go there for your fusion summon, you have to activate the effect of the card first. Probably because I want to do this first, then do that, but it's like, no, it's probably better after doing it the other way around in case we get nebbed. Well, in case we potentially get nebbed. Put me back. Hallowed. Bring it to sight. Yeet queen, yeet that, reveal it. Tell you it's a simple spell. Even though you saw me set it there before earlier. So queen 1, saint 2, fills the rest of my zones. Wanted. Target. Don't want to do anything with that. Get an ash per turn. We'll set the call by. Nothing else, so we'll pass the turn. End phase, deception comes back. Reload, interesting. Well, I face the button. Where'd you tample? I don't really want you to have that. I think I'd rather negate the Yank and then pop whatever's on the field. Sure, you do that. Pay 2 to summon. Sure. You summon something from there. Love this. Who said I was going to target your level 5s with effects? It's like, I'm just waiting for you to use Ankh so I can negate that. I'm kind of hoping you don't actually have another one. The answer is you don't. You pass turn, I draw a card and swing for lethal. Also I revive Sylvie back because that's what Moa does. It's nearly 12 o'clock and might actually be the last duel. So it's like I kind of gonna be like, come what may, this may just be still being gold 2. Like as far as the stream's concerned. I mean, I've got an opener and I've got, well, this is horrible in my hand. Speaking of horrible. So very likely this is a deck that does not care about its extra. And it's, what is it? This is a synchro pile, isn't it? Alright, fine. Or we could just not. One wonders if somebody just misplayed and just sound scoops. Like, okay. Alright, let's see if we can get into gold 1 then. We win this, we complete our objective. I complete the objective, which I generally set for myself on these Mimic Marathons. Gross ass hand, dude. I'm just gonna have to do this and then do this. And then hope Basiliago doesn't get to Ashed or anything. Probably is. I mean, no. Let's not do that and say that you're dead. Basiliago needs to add a simple spell. Probably wanted. Do I just send Basiliago off for this? Probably. Kinda wanna keep the other 2 cards in my hand. I mean, you've wasted your Vela. It's gonna have to be that. So. Oh, what? This. Kinda needs to get me into something I can ideally normal summon. This gets me into something I can normal summon. Oh, because I already used that. Issues. Probably should have gone for that. Yeah, I should have gone for that and then gone that way, but nope, I didn't, so never mind. I was about to end my turn though. And my opponent was like, I ain't got time for this. You just want to rank up, I'll just rank up then. Well, mission accomplished. I beat it to gold 1 like I intend to. When I do some magic, I'll do it on my own time. In like the next few days or so. Out of curiosity, were you playing Tier like I think you were playing Tier? No, you were playing Marine Sass. I don't know, Marine Sass could have easily gotten over my Embod. I'm fairly certain they can really get over my Embod if I... Silverhat Rabbit and has a Rune Pass. And they had Kaijus as well. Alright, fair enough. We'll take it when it works. But yeah, that's it for me. I kind of wanted to end like a little earlier, then I could do some recordings for the channel, but I may end up doing it anyway. Thank you all for watching. There's the social medias, links to the YouTube channels. This is probably going to go up as a VOD on the archive channel. It usually goes live on Tuesday. I usually reserve Tuesdays and Fridays for those. Probably going to be streaming back on Twitch. I might even try and stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I'll have to see how to get that sorted out. But if I'm doing anything next week, it's probably going to be a small case of like just casual stuff. I'm not going to be playing Master Duel. I do intend on streaming on like doing general code, like just anything I feel like playing. It's just like every in the middle of the month I decide, you know what would be nice, to play Master Duel for a bit. It's called the mid-month marathon because it's done at the middle of the month, there or thereabouts. So it really should have been like the 19th and the 20th of this month, but I only did it on the 19th. Well, 20th and 24th. Well, yeah, 19th and 20th. I'm looking at the calendar now. It's just like, yeah, it's why I'm just getting confused. So next week's mid-month marathon is very likely going to be like the 17th and 18th of next month. Well, I'm going to be doing this all again. I'll be direct from Silver. Hopefully not using Azamina White Forest unless they bring out the stuff from Alliance Insight. In which case I'm probably still going to be playing White Forest Azamina with the new stuff. But yeah, like I said, that's it for me. Take care, maybe, and see you all there. Ciao.